If you could have a conversation with your 18-year-old self about what was to come, what might you say?
I would tell him, get ready for something special. It's gonna be good. I've definitely given, I feel like, everything and more to my career than what I could have done. I got to enjoy and learn what hard work and dedication means, and for that I'm forever grateful to my coaches and my teams that have pushed me there. Fitness coach Pierre, Severin, everybody. They have been incredible. So for me, I don't know how much more I could have given, could have tried. I tried, I feel, a lot of different things, a lot of different ways, but also I'm old enough now to call it a day, and I feel really good about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the great Roger Federer.
It's very special for me to say goodbye, I think, here in London as a city, knowing I've had a lot of emotions and a lot of great tournaments here, trying to qualify for the World Tour finals here at the O2, and then also down the road you have Wimbledon, where obviously everybody knows what we did there. My knee just doesn't allow me to play at this level anymore. I came to realize that throughout the summer, and then I was just looking for a place and time where I could call it. I was almost going to do it before the US Open, but I was not going to be there, so I didn't feel right. I know it was not going to be Basel because I couldn't play in it, and so the Labour Cup for me was maybe going to be possible. Even if I wasn't going to be playing, I was going to be on the team. So it felt very fitting for me to end my career here. Having Bjorn Borg on the bench with me when I walk out is going to be something that is beyond cool, and I felt that was something really nice. Having a team behind me as well would not feel so lonely when I'm calling it a day. I think that was something also that resonated heavily with me, and having obviously the likes of Andy, Novak and Rafa and everybody on the team is clearly an amazing thing. I just felt like the right place to do it. So I'm really grateful that all the guys are here, and it's going to be wonderful.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome the world #1 player, Mr. Roger Federer!
My proudest achievement, it could be world #1. It's the pinnacle, you know, it's being the best, and I didn't just do it for, you know, one day. I did it, I think, a record maybe of length. So that was special. Of course, my first Wimbledon title. And just making it as a player, you know, onto the tour, top 100. I think that was a big deal in itself already. I never thought I was going to have such a successful career.
The tennis world is at his feet.
I think walking out to fans and being able to play in the most incredible arenas, stadiums around the world, I think that's been it, really. Of course, then we can go into details what I like about the game in itself, the forehands, the backhands, half volleys, drop shots, the feel, you know, off the ball on a nice racket with its strings is everything to me. So yeah, I had a great time.
It's tennis nearer the gods. No mortal may approach.
Roger, congratulations on an incredible career.
Your legacy will live forever, and everything that you have done will be greatly appreciated and admired for so many generations to come.
I love the way you handled yourself on the court. I love the way you handled yourself off the court.
I wish you all the best.
I am sure that we'll keep in touch and see each other very soon.
Congratulations to you, the greatest legend.
It's been nice, you know, to see the impact and the messages we have seen and received, direct or indirectly. It's been a busy period. I feel like I had knots in my tummy for a long time now, so I'm happy finally the news is out. But It's been overwhelming, to be quite honest, how many nice things have been written about me, a lot of them about my personality and about me as a person, less almost as me as the tennis player and my forehand and whatever you want to call it. And I think that's been a wonderful surprise to me, that a lot of people looked or supported me because of maybe my character. You know, that was a bit of unexpected twist to the story. I thought they were going to talk about his achievements, his accomplishment, what he meant for the game, and that's it. But it was much more than that, so I think it totally overexceeded my expectations.
Roger Federer has been impenetrable yet graceful. The man considered by many to be the GOAT.
I know I want to, and I have to find something that makes me really happy within the game, however that is. Mentoring, I have no idea, commentating, I don't know. Just in a capacity that brings me back to tournaments and gives me a chance to interact with the tennis community. I've always been a big supporter of the future of the game, and I really think it's been a great last few years. The game always creates new superstars and great stories. So for me, I never worried about the game. People thought tennis was not so cool and great anymore once Sampras and Agassi retired. Here I was like, I'm sorry, it's kind of me also, with Roddick and Ferrero and Hewitt especially. So for me to now look at the future, I know it's incredibly bright and we don't have to worry about it on either side, men and women. I think it's going to be great, and I will be following closely, of course. I think this is definitely a moment, a big moment for me to thank everybody who has always supported me. I feel the Federer fans became more and more as the older I got. It's been incredible when I cried on court, you know, and I brought tears to sport or to tennis. I know it's happened in the past, but I was probably quite famous for it. I'm happy I lived through those emotions, but at the same time, it made me really appreciate the moment, and it will never be forgotten. So if I had all these emotions on court, it was because the fans, they know that, I know that, and that is the things, those things I'm gonna miss. Traveling around the world and having somebody wait for me and being so excited to see me. That's why I wrote in the letter that, you know, I love tennis and I will see you again, kind of thing. For me, it was important to remind the fans I will not leave the game. I will be there. People will get a chance to see me again, and we'll have moments again. They might be different, but they will be beautiful moments. And for me, it was important to remind myself that, but especially also the fans, who I'm so very thankful to. Thank you very much.